had to come. Thank you.
I'm saying, ever since I first got Woman in the Moment, y'all, I'm going to tell you, God gave me a vision. Before I got on my deathbed, I was working on this before I went to South Carolina for Christmas. And God began to work with me, and I was hearing, because it was one of my girlfriends from New York. I was counseling people all over, New York, South Carolina, and here. And my girlfriend from New York called, and she was telling me, how she appreciated what God was doing through me to her, for her and everything. And I had a girlfriend call in the same day and say the same thing. So God said, this is what I want you to do. And at this time, I'm managing male and female strippers. I got my own salon. I had stuff all over the place. I had Terry help me trying to get my hair show together. It's like I had all this stuff going on at one time, but everything was just like in the middle. Nothing really took off. The only thing that took off was the thing that was bad, and that was the strippers and different parties and all this kind of stuff. Now, she's a woman of God, opened her house up for me to do 2 birthday parties at her house. I get there, the people that were supposed to show up didn't show up, and I knew immediately, God said, no, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're not going to get no women together to sit there and look at somebody shake their penis and women shaking their breasts and butts and all this kind of stuff up in here. No, you're not. No, amen. The devil is a liar. So he didn't allow the people to show up. We sat there, we socialized, we talked, we ate good, and we went home. I remember crying. I'm like, God, I done put all this stuff together. I done do this, da, 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 da. God let me go home with a pocket full of money to begin to start my new business. He revamped it. He said, no. You going to bring people in to see something, but it ain't going to be no stripper. You going to bring them in to see me. You going to bring them in to see me. That's what you going to do. So you sit down. He gave me 1 Peter 4 and 10 as I'm reading. I'm in a strip club. I see myself. It got so vivid that God was like, okay, so you're going to be in here. This is what you're going to be doing every time you come in here. You're going to be beating up women in this club every time you come in here. If you decide you're going to keep coming in here, you're going to be fighting. You're going to go back to your hood day, your street girl from South Carolina. That's what you're going to do. So I'm like, okay, God. And when I saw that, I scared my own self, y'all, because I blacked out. Out. You know what I'm saying? And by the time I done got around your soul, you dead. It ain't no you gonna hit me. You might get 1 good or 2 punches in. Other than that, I'm done because I don't do no talking. Or either that, you gonna shoot me. One of the two. So I was like, okay, God, that ain't gonna end too well, God. No. Amen. Soon as I got the blueprint, when God talks about the blueprint, y'all better be ready. Because he done got the building, he done got the space, he got everything laid out for you. Yeah. Your blueprint is done. When my blueprint was done, the enemy put me on my deathbed. My brother called me and said that my mother passed, and my sickness fell on me that same night. I wasn't sick, no nothing. I couldn't even get out the car to put my mom in the ground. I couldn't move. I could not move. When I woke up, I was in the hospital. I remember going to one emergency room. I remember calling the cab and boo-booing on myself on the way where I had to go to get to the hospital. They telling me they wasn't going to take me. By the time they took me to the back, I don't remember anything. Because I woke up with tubes down my throat, people standing around my bed, and I look like like them people living 600-pound lives. That's how I looked in the bed. And I'm like, God, you might as well take me now because I can't live like this. I don't want to live like this. I'm tired anyway, and I'm ready to go. My eyes closed, and that was it. I was on life support for 30 days, and he's showing me all these visions of different things of witchcraft and demonic forces and people sacrificing themselves for me. They saying, no, don't take her, take me. And I'm like, what? Wait a minute here. I wake back up again. I'm in the hospital. You know, and it started coming to me, and I'm trying to figure out how did I get here? So when I came came home from recovery, the ministry never stopped. The questions never stopped. They kept coming. My customers kept coming. You know, so what is this? And when you in the spirit, you know, what does this mean? You know, when this handshake, what that means? And God was still yet giving me revelation for his people because they're hungry and thirsty. No one is teaching. Everybody is just saying, oh, come here, give me your money. Come on over here. If you plant this seed, you're going to get this. If you put this over here, you're going to get that. And that's not it. God said they need to connect to me one-on-one. I need them for myself. Mm-hmm. And it's like for her to have her testimony at this hour, the same time before we even hung up the phone, it's the same thing God gave me in my vision. He said when they walk into the atmosphere, nobody's going to touch them. Nobody's going to talk to them. Things are going to fall off of them. And they're going to be blessed. They're going to be healed. They're going to be made whole. And that's what's been happening since I've had this ministry rolling.
No. Thank you, Lord. But God, glory to his holy name.
And I just have to share that, even with my anniversary. And I'm mad that I didn't be able to record this whole session, but it's okay because once again, God don't need everybody to hear what took place tonight.
No, that's right.
He don't need that. He gonna let them hear just this little half right here.
That's right.
Because that's what you need to know. God is real. He's an omnipotent God. I'll show him when I get ready. I'm going to deliver when I get ready. When I open up my floodgate of heaven and open up a window to pour you out a blessing that you're showing up to receive, you better bless somebody else with it. Help somebody.
Yes.
You think you going to walk around here and beat your chest like you King Kong? I am the King of the Kings. The Lord of Lords. I am the beginning and the end, the author and finisher of thy faith. When I prepare the table, you better come and sit correctly.
Yes.
And I'm not going to have you be the poor begging that comes in and you sit at the end and you eat my crumbs like you the dog. No. God said be careful of who you entertain because you can entertain an angel. And you don't know. That's why you have to learn how to carry yourself as a woman, as a man. You have to learn how to carry yourself because you never know. Your husband probably opened up your door for you before. You won't even know it till you get married. And he might say, do you remember when you was a little girl and we was at the Kmart? You're like, what? We was at Kmart and I opened up the door for you. He was like, I don't remember that. And God will sit you down. And he will make you go back to that day. That's what I love about God. That's what I love about God. You never know. He's awesome.
Yes, he is.
And we just have to practice our patience, saints. We can't walk around being, Lord have mercy, this is me, God. Patience.
And they're waiting.
I don't want to wait for 5 minutes. Jesus, what? And you think you have patience until you get another test and a trial, and you're like, I gotta have patience. You have to understand there's levels. Just because you get baptized, that don't mean that's the end. Once you get baptized, guess what? Now you got to really do some work next. Now you really got to read your Bible. Now you really got to understand what the word is saying. From that point, you got to learn how to start letting stuff go. You know, it's levels to it. The higher in level you get, the deeper in depth you get with the Lord. That's what I love about my ministry. We forever teaching you. We don't let you think that that's the end. You know, churches, some people, they don't have time to teach you. They don't even allow God to come in to worship. Nope. That's how you usher God into the presence. God just don't walk in. read the word, I gave you scripture, God came in. Because I told you all, meditate, begin to call on the name of God. When you begin to worship and pull on him, that's when he comes. That's how he was able to enter on this line today.
Yes.
When we all come on one accord and one spiritual mindset. Not, okay, I'm going to go on in. This a prophet, so I know she got a word. Let me go see what word she going to say today. No. No. Can you just give us a revelation of your miracle that just transformed? How many years you waited?
3 years. 3 years I have been dealing with taking care of a grown man, which was my son. And I mean, everybody around me was, was telling me to put him out, do this and do this. And the Lord had already spoke to me and told me to keep my son covered. And there was some other stuff that I had to do in order to get it right. And I just prayed, and I prayed, and I prayed. And my son lost his job, and there were things going on with him that this was just terrible. But I just kept praying and kept him covered. And so he found his job and everything. And so I kept telling him, I said, D'Angelo, you got to do right. I said, you got to do right. I said, it ain't about me, but I said, it's just about being a man of integrity and just, doing right by God. And so he was doing all kinds of stuff, and even though it wasn't drugs, wasn't drinking, whatever, but he just wasn't doing right by me. Staying in the house, all the bills on me, I'm being overwhelmed. And, stress brings on sickness. And so I ain't say nothing. All I did was pray. I would see him do things. My other children, I had 5 children. And my husband left me with these 5 children, so I'm a single mom. And so my other daughter, who's an adult, she started saying, do this. I said, you know what? I'm trusting God. So on tonight, as I was sitting here, like I told y'all, I came in, getting ready to go to the emergency room. And the Lord had spoken to me and said, get up. I was laying in the bed when I came in on the conversation, and God had told me to, and I got up and I sat on the end of the bed. And then as Prophetess Dawn, I like to say servant, because she worked in so many capacities, as she just began to pour it out, I felt my help coming on. And then I sat up, and as I sat up, my son walked in the door, and he started counting money out on the bed. And the money he counted out was the money that I needed to pay a bill tomorrow. He brought in the exact amount. And I know that